Hi everyone, welcome to today's runt. This is a place that is actually safe for me to talk about my experiences while I drive for Uber, Amazon Flex, DoorDash, everything. And today, um, I'm going to talk about a component in Amazon Flex that I actually think is really interesting. And I saw this actually in a group that I really needed to talk about. Um, So, in a group online, somebody actually posted something that was about snacks and beverages and drinks and all that stuff that when we're doing Amazon Flex, we find on people's doors, right? You go on their door to drop off something, and then all of a sudden you see they have snacks, they have water sometimes, they have sodas over there for you to grab, and they usually have writings on it. Um, they have writings on it that says you could take one or you could take whatever. Sometimes they're actually thankful. They're saying thank you so much for whatever you're doing, and this is just for refreshments. This happens mostly during this time that we in, which is festive season, Christmas time, and all that stuff. Look at this Amazon dude trying to cross in front of me. Let me let him go because we're the same people. We're the same people. And he's probably going to my station to put up stuff that I'm going to be picking up later on. I just did a long shift for 5 hours, and I have one for 3 hours later on at 7. But I look at this dude trying to head over, probably he's headed to my station, and he has stuff in there that I'll actually be delivering later on. But anyways, that's a side note. Now, I'm going to talk about how this actually happened to me because it has happened multiple times and what my reaction to it was and what I actually think about it. And you guys can continue the conversation in the comment section below to tell me if this actually has ever happened to you and what you think about it or how you look at it. What are your thoughts about people offering us snacks and water and beverages when we go to drop off stuff at their houses? So for me, it happened to me the first time I was in Brookline. This is in a part of Boston, and I went to a convent. It was a convent. Um, it was in kind of a secluded area, and first of all, I was a little bit achy going in. But when I got there, I realized it was actually a convent. And since all my life growing up, I grew up in places like these, close to a convent, and a place that priests live in. It felt like kind of home, and I felt at ease as soon as I stepped in and I realized it was actually a convent, and there were nuns there that were working on some composite, some kind of thing. They were compositing some kind of food leftovers and stuff. And so when I got there, they were telling me, directing me to a place that I was supposed to be leaving packages and everything. And they said, oh, and there is a little fridge there, by the way, on your left that you could grab anything. And there's also a basket that has some goodies that you could grab anything that you want. And I went in and I did not know what to think about it to begin with. But what happened is I literally opened the fridge and it had sealed drinks in it. It had sodas in cans and water bottles, and the basket had peanut butter cookies. It had all these Marie cookies and everything. And I was like, heck yeah. So I took a bottle of water and I took a can of soda because they said you could grab anything that you want. There was like hundreds of them in there anyways. So what happened is I grabbed myself a water, and it was a hot day. So I grabbed myself a water, I grabbed myself a soda, and I grabbed a peanut butter and cookie, and that was it. And when I was on my way out, I said thank you to them. They said, yeah, anytime. So it felt so natural and freeing. And that was the first time that actually happened to me. Now, I want to know, you guys, has that ever happened to you? Because somebody posted it in a group and some people are giving them heat for it. Other people are actually, appreciative of it. But I just want to know, what do you guys think of it? Do you guys think it's actually a good thing that people actually offer us foods like that, or even beverages and drinks? And if they actually offer it, how do you guys react to it? Do you guys take it? Do you guys, what do you choose? For me, it has to be a sealed drink. It literally has to be a Coke cup. It has to be a can of soda. It has to be bottled water or something like that. I'll never take anything that is open, like lemonade or whatever, that people may just be having there, squeezing. I kind of don't trust people like that. But what do you guys do with it when it happens to you? Now, I'll tell you the second time it happened to me. It was somebody's house, and the person said, "Oh, you gotta go around the house, and you gotta go in the back, and there is this and that." And when I went in the back of the house, they said, "Oh, just because you read the instructions and all that for the delivery, you could have yourself a snack." And they had these trail mixes, you know, with peanuts and raisins and stuff. And I actually grabbed one, and I really, really loved it. And when I was leaving that house to go around the front to get out, the person actually appeared, and they said, "Oh, thank you so much for reading the instructions." A lot of people don't read instructions when they're dropping off stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's my job. But it was kind of interesting to see that perspective. But anyways, that's it. That was my experience, and that's what I actually think about it. I will take anything that somebody offers me that way, but it has to be a sealed drink. It has to be bottled water, or it has to be, if it's a piece of candy, it has to be sealed and stuff like that. And so, where do you draw the lines? Where I draw the line is I will not take something that is open. At one point, I found people at a cookout, and they tried to offer me a beer. First of all, I don't drink. Second of all, I'm at the job. Third of all, I'm doing a job that I actually need to drive. So why would I put a drink in my mouth, even if I was a person who drinks? But anyways, it's all personal opinions, and it's all what you are wishing to push. And so, what do you guys think? How do you guys treat things like that? Are you thankful for them? Are you feeling a little bit achy for it? I just want to know what you guys take ease on it. But that's my opinion on it, and I hope to see what you guys think in the comment section below. Bye bye for now.